Hello, hello, hello, hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're good. Does anyone remember anything that's happening? Anything? Oh, top of the league! Nice! Won every game. One thing I've discovered though, apparently I forgot to upload the VODs, so I don't know what episode we're on. Because I've uploaded 0 VODs of season 25. Hey! Welcome back! Here's the media room. I feel like I probably won't win my next game though. No Bellingham, no Leo, no DDG. Haha, it's the Johnsons. Hey, I've won every game, and I have a goal difference of 6 after 5 games. Are we just the most boring team in all history? Well, this is a horrible kick clash. Oh yeah, Robbie's missing all of his players as well. Incredible. Right, so I'm playing Civ 7. Obviously, Civ 7 came out the other day, so I'm in my second game. I'm Harriet Tubman. I'm about to enter the modern era, and I need to pick a new Civ. I don't know who to be. I started as. Can I remember who I started as? Who did I start as? Oh, who did I start as? Oh, I started as Axum, obviously. So we are trading our way to victory. Because that's the thing now. Economic victories. Axum. Some ancient African traders, basically, I guess. AKSUM, not AXOM. And then I became. Ah, see, no, they've changed it this time. Yeah, big discussion. It's actually pretty fun because it means every every player every player has a civ that has actual relevant strengths at all stages of the game. Because it used to be if I'm playing as I don't know Teddy Roosevelt and you're playing as fucking I don't know what's his name Gilgamesh, then it's ridiculous. Is Jamie actually gonna fail to beat the Johnsons? It gets balanced. Is he gonna lose? Surely he did. Did Daniel Johnson just dink this into the top corner? Like it's not really a Paneka because it's not down the middle, but he's not really hit that very hard either. Wow, Jamie is just shit. No! Boo! As much as I do love this Queen's team, losing to Franco was funny. Are you asking how am I, mate? I'm good. How are you? I'm just confused 'cause it's like your fourth message. Ah, makes more sense. I have no idea who Daniel Johnson is, but oh, was that Bradley Johnson then? Former Norwich All-Star. Are they gonna rescue the win? Oh my god! I told Jamie that Guirassi pick was shit. Well, not a good look. Okay, all of Robbie's players are injured, but he is playing against literal Ireland, so he should be fine. I say all of it, isn't it just his front three that's injured? Ugh. Early stream tomorrow. I need to be finished by like 2ish. So I technically start work then. No, so the game is now split into 3 stages. So it's basically you play 3 mini games in one big game. And each age, each era has its own set of civs. You choose one leader and you keep the same leader throughout, but you get a different civ each time. So and the different eras play differently, which is quite interesting. So in the first era, it feels much like the old game, but you can't go out into the ocean. The middle era is all about exploring the ocean, and then on the other side of the ocean, there's a bunch of other civs they add. So in a normal game, you have you and 4 others in the main continent that you're on. And then on the other side of the deep ocean, there's another continent generally, which has 3 civs that don't exist until the second era, which is pretty fun. But they've been playing their own little mini game the entire time. So the second era introduced is when you unlock, people start doing religion, exploring what they call the deep lands, which is stuff on the other side of the ocean. Um, and then in the modern era, that's when you unlock winning the game, and you kind of there's 4 or 5 different ways to do so. Yes, you all pick new civs at the same time. You get, depending on, like, there's what they call legacy tracks. So for culture, science, military, and economic, there's a series of objectives that you complete in each age, and at the end of the age, you get bonuses for the next stage, depending on how well you did on each track. Yeah, it for sure has pros and cons. It plays differently, but I have enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, it's complicated, but Civ has always been complicated. So, like, it's just a different kind of complicated. It's allowed them to add more depth. It allows them. They've explored some other fun things, like I said, you're no longer tied to being a diplomatic or like militaristic leader. Like I played 2 games. I've been Jose Rizal, who was some fucking poet, and now I'm Harriet Tubman in my second game, which is pretty cool. I don't know. Like it depends on feedback, I guess. But I've enjoyed it, and it's currently a launch civ, so it only gets better. It's not even going to technically be good for another year or two, right? It is very, very pretty though. But like the way you think of it, your leader doesn't change, right? So you still have that constant through line. And all the civilization really is a series of it's less visually cognizant, right? It's just a flag and some bonuses. And the fact that your bonuses change during the game is a good thing because it means you get to play with relevant boosts and effects throughout the game. Because that was always the issue. Like, if I'm playing as the Aztecs and then we get to the late game, I'm just playing a generic civ. I have no text. But how do you just. What modern era units do the Aztec have access to? Does it not feel weirder for the Aztecs to have machine guns and tanks than to have grown into becoming Mexico? Because like the civs you could grow into generally are dictated by one of three things. Either the leader you've chosen will have access to some. Well, that's the thing that they can only suddenly become Germany if you don't get like free reign of all of the ones. So the civilization you start with will have a civilization in the next era that it will logically become, and that your leader will be paid will unlock certain civilizations depending on who they are. But then if you do certain gameplay things, so the one that they always talked about in the thing is if you upgrade a bunch of horse resources, you will unlock the ability to become the Mongols. So you can't just suddenly become Germany out of nowhere. You'd have to do the very German thing to do so. Oh, what a goal. Pork based meats. Is that some like turducken situation which starts at a pig? Amusingly, I think I could become Prussia. I can. How do I unlock Prussia? I don't. Oh, I think I had to build a certain number of army commanders. No, I had to have a bunch of army commanders. Build a big army, you get to be Prussia. Who are my options? I can be America, the French Empire, Mexico, Mughal, Prussia, or the Qing. Yeah, Prussia with a P. I can't be Russia, sans P. Didn't do the thing. Okay. Well, I unlocked a bunch of them by doing in-game things. The only ones I could start with were America, because I'm Harriet Tubman, and America, because I was the Shawnee, which is slightly awkward. Right. But I guess thematic. Oh, but it's not about what happened in real life, is it? Like, you get the Aztecs fighting, getting nuked by Gandhi. Like, the real life argument has never really made sense. But I'd argue that changing civilization makes a lot more sense, right? Because the Aztecs didn't hang around, and their culture did develop into something else. But they could have, right? Some of them, if different choices were made. And that's the thing, like, in order to become that, I would have to make different choices. But there's also, you can't go straight from Aztecs to Prussia. There's got to be a middle step, right? Because that's ancient era, modern era. You got the exploration era in the middle. Oh my god, what a finish! Does he still play for United, mate? Follow up question: did he ever do that for United? What a hit! But think it's just the flags change, right? Like that makes sense. The flags do change. Classic. Hey. But I think it is because it's what's closer to actually happened. The Aztecs are now waving different flags. Well, they've not moved across the Atlantic Ocean, have they? Because in the game, it's a completely different world map, whatever. Like, fair enough. If you're sticking to only playing on a map of Earth, then sure. Like, the geography aspect of things is a weird one to get hung up on when you play on a completely random map. I'm not drawing the line at Aztecs using machine guns. I'm just saying there's an argument that that is the if that's the aspect that makes the least amount of sense. And this change that they've made to improve gameplay and the way they implement it this way is closer to an accurate portrayal, right? Why is Baby Pep getting involved in the corner routine rather than using his massive head? Oh, Elio's playing. Nice. This guy's fucking huge. Oh wait, I forgot. I have no backup midfielders. That's probably why we're forcing Elio to play when he's not fit. I forgot what I said was right. So, I see. Oh, what? What? Oh, is Carlos just the starter now? Is that thing? I don't hate that. Oh, indeed, he playing. Do hate. Wish I had Fred. Oh my God, Wilfred, useless bastard. Definitely could have been. I remember nothing from this season. Referee? We're just gonna let him be offside? What the fuck? This never would have happened with David in goal. Stupid Burnley. Hate this for me. Love Damian. He can do no wrong. Oh! Wilfred and Didi and Damian almost linking up for a goal there. Wild. Oh, Milan! Who's the idiot on the line who fucks this up? Fred. All he did was hide his face. Ah, no, don't hurt me. Get in front of it, you bastard. Oh dear. Oh, Damian not covering himself in glory there. Sheesh. We got another goal winners. Ah, we've got Mohammed on the pitch, and Elio has negative energy. Okay, let's just hold on for the draw. This is not a midfield I trust. Don't do it to me, Fred! Fred! You bastard! Oh, hate this for me. Damian, seemingly without an answer to the mighty Jeremy Doku. It's fine. We get Bellingham back for the next game. This one was always going to be tough. Elio couldn't run. No Jude. Backup keeper. On to the next one. Pretty sure it's fine. If two of my best players, arguably my two best players, well, no, I guess Evan, are missing for one game, we could just write it up. Still tied at the top. It's all good. Just have to hope Elio gets enough rest before our next game. Oh, top 10. Oh, oh, the Prince. What a header this is. Let's check. He is 186. He's pretty tall. Not very brave, though. Whose goalkeeper is Potter laughing at? Ah, poor Mary. Do you get rice wafers? Are they a thing? What is a rice wafer? Can't picture it. With chocolate or cheese? Are they wafers? They're rice cakes. No? I guess they are basically a wafer, though. They're definitely a lot more wafery than cakey, to be fair. Maybe that's just poor naming. Yeah, that's a rice cake. But maybe they should just be called rice wafers, because... Oh dear, oh dear. The old Reese waffle. Does that not make it a Reese... A Reese waffle? It's true. They would need to be wafer thin. What about those communion things? Are they rice? What are they made from? I guess technically they should be bread, right? Jesus, mate. Depends, right? In Catholicism, they're Jesus. In Protestantism, not Jesus. That's like one of the big differences. So George outing himself as a proper Catholic. Yeah. Transubstantiation. Big pillar of Catholicism. When you do the communion, it's actual body and blood of Jesus. So Catholics, cannibals. The rest of you, just it's all about representing the body and blood of Christ, but isn't actually. It's just representative. Is this the and weep derby? Because if it isn't, it is now. I can't believe you can't believe it. That was good. Thought of my better work. What's for lunch today? Let's ask Rolo. What's for lunch today? Bugs Bunny voice. I think that's mandatory, but oh shit! What a lunch, bravo me. So Radu told her company a week or so ago that she's pregnant, and in Romania, like 40 something days before your due date, you have to start taking medical leave. And then after the baby's born, you get like 22 months maternity leave. So Ralu's gonna be away from work for 2 years, right? Starting in like May. This week, Ralu's boss has come up to her and said, "Do you want a new phone?" So she's getting a company phone. Like, you are aware I'm gonna be here for like 3 months and then away for 2 years. Yeah, so after Rowley's had her year and 10 months, I then get a month or something. Oh no, Tony Cruz and his enormous normals have absolutely murdered each other. I wonder who lost that fight. To the injury table. Norman Onyango back strain, 2 to 4 weeks. Tony Cruz hamstring strain, 2 to 4 weeks. So they both come out. Wait, what? Someone explain this collision. How does Tony Cruz pull his hamstring, but Norman Onyango pull his back? Yeah, I get a month when the baby is 2. I get a couple weeks at the start. Yeah. I get a couple weeks at the start, maybe a month, and then I get the end of the maternity period. And straight his back laughing at Cruz. Incredible. Oh, Robbie's back in action. I need to do some online course to get an extra 10 days as well at some point. I should do that. Yeah, unlike me, I had to play a real team with all my injuries slash suspension. Robbie remains the luckiest man in the league. Hey, they're 7th. Oh my! What a goal! You don't save those. Nobody show Joja. Oh! That's a bit I remember. What's his long shots? Long shot 6 and he scored a long shot? Ridiculous. Long shots 12. More acceptable. I guess a lot has happened since the last Gobshite stream. We've had FM cancelled. We had the end of the transfer window. What a 2 weeks to not stream, eh? You got a cat? Nice. Oh yeah, John JC did do a draft about us. Bastards. Is there not a worry that it's a rodent eating cat? Have you gonna got a particularly old toothless cat? She doesn't know there's a hamster in the flat. Does your cat have a name? Oh, speaking of names, me and Ralu reached a compromise in the baby name. We have settled on names. Not Yanko the second. Love that. Ralu and I planned a pretty fun workaround. So Ralu desperately wants a boy, and I would much rather have a girl. So we've compromised, and if it's a boy, we got a name that I liked that Ralu didn't hate. And if it's a girl, we got a name that Ralu liked that I didn't hate. But she will be. Have you just stolen a cat from the streets? Well, if it's a girl, we've got Olivia Maria. Not particularly Eastern European. We haven't yet. That's kind of Ralu's thinking is Ralu wants a boy mostly because it'll be easier to raise a boy than a girl. Society is nicer to boys than girls. I'd much rather a girl because I feel like I'd be a much better girl dad than boy dad. Plus, it'll be the only way Riley lets me have my nails painted. If the kid paints them, I'm in the clear, and it'll be fun. I keep telling everyone at work that I want a girl so I can do the whole matching princess dresses, tiaras, nail paint. She could do my hair. I'll have a great time. And everyone kind of looks at me funny. It's like, what? That just sounds like the most fun. Yes, but it's much less likely, especially in Eastern Europe, for a boy to be allowed to do these things. I just play into my odds. No. Awesome. You've clearly never lived in Eastern Europe. I don't make shit. I have no control over anything. Oh, yeah. I'm just along for the ride and saying yes to things. Jed's brother-in-law has four cats. A stray cat wanders in off the street and decides that's her home now. They check, she's not chipped or anything. Cat is sick with an illness that's transmittable to other cats, so we volunteered to look after her until she's better. We have immediately and completely fallen in love with her, but she's also obviously an outdoor cat. No, our flat is not big enough for her. Okay. Buy a new house. Oh my god, you are just buying a house. Incredible. I like. I don't want the context that you're buying a house for a reason other than the cat. João Felix, what a guy! Winning it in injury time, an inspired choice from the long throw. Love a long throw. Yeah, so far all the teams that have been top of, other than Robbie have had a rough time of it. It's Robbie's year. We're all along for the ride. Oh, Coven's at risk of being sacked already. Oh, I guess Whammer's year, maybe. They've not lost yet. Yeah, what are they just the brother-in-law's cats, not the siblings' cats? Is there like a Vince is back? İka Love that guy. Oh, wait. Is that how that works? I'm not smart enough to follow along. Was it? Wait, but isn't Keb's? Yeah, Keb's brother's part. If Keb had a brother who was married to a man, that would the husband would be Keb's brother-in-law as well. No, does that the husband of so my sister's brother would be my brother-in-law. So why did Mage go to the husband's brother rather than the brother's husband? Okay, so it's Keb's brother. I'm so confused. I'm not a clever man. Use small words. I'm not even from Norwich. Can't get me with that shit. I was like 7 when I moved to Norwich. Yes. Well, Norfolk is. Norwich just happens to be in Norfolk, yeah. It's true. Those streets of Stevenage are rough. I don't know where that is. I'm not going to pretend to know. Hey, JRB. 5 goals! What a man. A 30-minute drive away. Have you not checked the Facebook groups of Hartford? Get on the neighbourhood app. Is that what that app's called? Good guy, Keb. Oh, Jeffrey! Is Jose Ruben Bernal just the greatest player on earth? Discuss. Are you at the phoning vets stage of the plan? But is there a collar? Surely that's the big giveaway. Do people still put collars on cats? Or is that deemed unacceptable behaviour these days? Whammer's hoping old people are dying. What a bastard. Morning, Mike. Just in time to judge Whammer for wishing death upon old ladies. Just old ladies in general. Unsure how that's better. I feel like I'd rather you just wanted one specific old lady to die. Whammer hates women. Classic. So, George, how long do you want to go today? Bearing in mind, we're going to do an early stream tomorrow, and then I'm back in the office Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My boss hates us all. But next week, we get the whole week. In fact, we're good for the rest of the month. Oh, Victor! Oh, lovely stuff. Are the Pigs a real team this year? Or are they gimmicking again? The old split line. You want to get rid of the old split line? Boo! Who if I had this guy? Have some respect. I love that there's still just a thick line under 10th place. Just achieving nothing. Oh, that's funny. Actually, actually just break the table and leave just an empty space between 10th and 11th. Congrats to the pigs. Oh, Daily Dutch Derby. Oh my god, there are so many fucking teams. We started seeing a bunch of teams for the second time, so I was like, maybe we'll be getting around to seeing the Ducks again soon. But then we're also seeing a whole bunch of teams for the first time. I'm just like, oh my god, the league is so big. Unsure how I feel about Crawford beating the team that just beat me. Crawford, the only team in the league. Oh wait, no, they weren't on. I thought they were on 0 points. Phew, okay. Gabrielle just hates children. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ivan Toney's one of those players that I feel like is never good in the Gobshite League. And it does bring into question whether he's ever actually that good in real life. How's he doing in Saudi Arabia? Is he actually on 1 million a week? Jesus. Oh, and he's doing alright. 1 million a week. Jesus. That is a lot of money. How many people have done the whole Saudi Arabia thing and already given up on it? Henderson gave up very quickly. Neymar's gone back to Brazil. Oh, did you see that video of Neymar back in Brazil? That man can't walk. Benzema went on strike. Classic. Oh, he got his manager sacked, didn't he? Good guy, Benzema. Oh, where's St. Max now? Turkey, I reckon. He strikes me as a guy who'd love it in Turkey. Good finish, good finish. Oh, I forgot it's Tice's year. He actually is. He's gone to Turkey. Oh, it's a daily Dutch double header here. It's the brothers versus the Francktourage in a bit of a tag team throwdown. I'm sure those are real words, but you lost me at West Bromwich Albion All Star. They're not real. Oh, a real naughty boy. See what I did there? See what I did there? Get it? Get it? Because he's the real boy and he got sent off. Real naughty boy. How would you describe the Dutch drafters? Is it going to be a double whammy for the brothers versus the Francktourage? Why would you keep that in? That feels like a mistake. I guess not. Florian Wirtz, what a guy. Chochan doesn't rate him. Whoa. Whoa. Can't go fishing for bait. Nope, fishing for. You don't go fishing for bait. You use bait when you go fishing for a reaction. Is that what I'm looking for? Oh my god! What a finish! Yeah. You have to fish for the bait, and then you turn what you catch into. I guess that could work though. Fish for little fish, and then you put little fish on the end to catch bigger fish. Wait, what? Hmm, that's a good question. With like a fly fish, right? They don't put. Do you put bait when you go fly fishing, or because you make the bait, right? Is that how that works? I don't really understand fishing. Wait. Yeah, that's exactly my point, Whammer. That was literally it. So you don't need to fish for that bait. I was right. Exactly. I'm assuming it's to do with the split line, considering Mage was dropped to 11th. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love that a lot. Now we're really like the Romanian league because they don't do their split in the top half. They have a really odd split. They have a 6 and 9. Now 10-21. You should survive the draw, right? Because the website still uses goal difference. I should have. I never did get round to asking why. I'm sure a couple of the guys in the office will follow Romanian football pretty well, so they'd have known. My assumption is they weren't paying people. Would be my guess. Classic. Can't get away with that shit in Romania. Mate, labour laws here are wild. Good place to be an employee. Not a great place to be an employer. So nice. You survive 3 months at your job and it's basically impossible to ever get fired. Yeah, exactly. The format of the Swiss league, no. I love a backwards one. Is it the Mexican one or is it one of the South American ones where they do like 3 seasons a year and you can only get promoted sometimes? In the first phase, all 12 teams play each other 3 times each for a total of 33 match days. Following that, the league split into 2 groups of 6. Yeah, championship and relegation, that makes sense. Same as Romania. Yeah. Oh, that's similar to the Romanian league, but it's 15 teams. So they do a double round robin and then they split into a 6 and a 9 for the championship and the relegation group. You carry it, but yeah, when the things split, you carry over half points, not full points. Okay, so I think it must. They split to four. One for title, one for relegation, one for Europe, and one for shitters, and one for. I guess you can have something. Wait, but what about the people that come second through fourth in the title one? Do they not get Europe? So it's better to finish fifth than fourth? Yeah, I think if you win the relegation group in Romania, you have a shot at Europe, I think. Ah, okay, that makes sense, Mike. That does make sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That does make sense. Yes. Boom. What a header. Oh yeah, I can't believe you killed me, Whammer. What the fuck? Talk me through it. How did I die? What happened? Oh, oh, for fuck's sake. I died to a normal type? Sucks to be mage. The most replaceable member of the Cabal. Oh, we bounce back. I say we. Wabba bounces back. Robbie was your rival. Love that. I do love that. So, are people completing the run? What's the scoring system if multiple people complete the run? Nobody has yet won a run. Okay, but Mike did make it to the Elite Four. Lost to champion. Sheesh. Are we still cloned up? Cloned up for ages, yeah. Oh, Cabal Warfare. 4 gyms down, no deaths. Is there not a worry though? Like, how much training are you doing for backups? Oh, one death. Oh yeah, you did just say one. Stephen died. Oh, so it's just me. Fuck you, Whammer. So George organised this and hates us all so much he didn't invite any of us. Sure. Does that mean we don't get the Cabal Warfare? We don't get Cabal Warfare. What? But we do get to watch Dave versus the Johnsons. More time for Elio to rest, I guess. That's how that works, right? Toodaloo, Whammer. Yeah, also true. Could have drafted in style. George just hates me and Mage. We never get invited to anything. um, Vicario? Yikes. That that's not true. The argument there is Mage would have been the easiest person to have not know he was forgotten. I feel like George is too polite to kick off. Exactly. So we're doing one more, or are we stopping now, George? What's AD? Really gonna test the limits of the website. Oh, yeah, Pants are a gimmick team. A gimmick team built on being bad. How many games did we get? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is game number 19. Good haul, everybody. Good haul. Surely everyone got a game. I don't think parts of that got a game. Did they? I don't recall seeing parts of that. Because I did. No, they lost to Barcelona. I don't remember that game happening. In my defense. I'll have been ranting about something, no doubt. Mm. So it should be everyone though, right? 19 games. Oh, oh, good question. Manchester might not have played. I don't think they did. So the results tab again. Oh, that's it. Mage being left out again. I obviously didn't check. I just 31 teams is a lot. Oh, Lavonte Johnson. That's fair. They are for sure the most likely. Oi, oi, oi, oi, oi. Saved. Right then. I'ma love you and leave you. Be good. Much love. And I will see you all on the flip side. A toodaloo.